let's be idiots. Like, if there's ever a time where that stops for us.
Wait, there's not?
Oh no, there's not.
Ah,
I don't get it. I really need to put ad block on this thing.
Yeah, you do. Ad blocker's great.
Ad blocker. All right. I'm retweeting, and I'm gonna start the music.
Chicken, can you turn yourself up just a little bit?
No,
Okay, you're quiet.
there's nothing I can do.
Fired.
Is the microphone right?
Hi guys, and welcome to the Even Respawn podcast. I'm Elite Chicken,
I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Griff.
I'm Baka.
and yes, everything for my volume is turned all the way up on every part of it. If there's anything I could turn higher, I would.
You're fired. Get out.
Yeah, typical surprise from you.
And then he throws the headset down and walks off. That'd be great. I mean, just kidding. Don't do that.
No, I just dropped the mic. Pick up the mic, drop it.
Oh my god,
and
that would
walk
be so
away.
loud.
Mic drop.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, welcome back, Oak. We're glad that you are not MIA again.
Oh well, thank you.
Failure.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
sure it was your fault and totally not Comcast because they're so great.
They're fantastic. I mean, you know.
You gotta stop punching that router, man. Come on. You gotta gently caress it and
Oh,
beg for
smash.
its forgiveness.
Oh, man.
Please upload for me.
You gotta sweet talk it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Buy it some candies and chocolates. Same
So
thing.
that you can like put it on top and it'll melt and be disgusting and
Ooh, give it bath salts next time.
Oh
what,
yeah.
so it roids out and then tries to eat people's faces.
Exactly.
Starts trying to eat the modem.
Okay, yeah, if it starts doing that, then, yeah, we have issues, so.
Grab the
We can
bat.
probably make some money off of it. Like throw that shit on YouTube. People would love it. That'd be great.
Bat salts
Rou-
infused.
router attack.
Router.
Router attacks the cell. Got
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh my god. Too bad we're not one state down. It would be a perfect like Florida man story.
Florida man's router attacks civilians.
Right?
What the fuck?
Actually, read the article. It's just him throwing it at people. And...
Florida man strikes again.
Oh. He holds onto the cord, so when he throws it, he just pulls it back and throws it at someone else.
Come on, that's
Yeah,
a great
hold
improvised
away.
weapon.
Oh my god.
Find out he was just completely mad because of the fact that his router legit was broken. Couldn't afford to buy a new one.
Or it wasn't. It just wasn't plugged in to start with, and he was an idiot.
That's typical of Florida man, though.
Was trying to order concert tickets. Couldn't get in.
What were the lights doing in the routers? Nothing. It was just sitting in a box.
It wasn't doing anything.
This is what happens when we have like the most news ever that we've ever had on a show. We have like nothing to talk about this week, so we're kind of hanging out. Plus, I don't think we've all not seen each other for a little bit because Thanksgiving and Fallout. So we've all been a little preoccupied
Fallout.
all week. I know I have. Yeah.
I didn't
I
get to do as much gaming as I'd liked. It's because like people were at the house. I had to go to people's houses. We're trying to clean up downstairs would be the better way to put it, not really remodel. So it's kind of like, okay, got all that, and then nothing.
Yeah,
It's just kinda
no,
like,
I cooked on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and then as soon as we were done with lunch and hanging out with the family, I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I'm gonna play Fallout, and like played Fallout for 12 hours. Went to bed, got up the next day, did the same thing, like rinse repeat. All I've been doing is Fallout.
Yeah, she
It's
gets
been
aggressive when she
fantastic.
doesn't get her Fallout.
I'm shanking people.
Yeah, she came in here when I was done streaming. She's like, "You better hand that up now." All right, let me get it out.
I don't want no trouble, chicken. I'll get the Sanders on you, but I want my Fallout.
Yeah.
Busy's like Fallout Shelter. That's actually what I play while Chicken's streaming. Because I can't play it while he's streaming.
yeah,
so.
I've got mine right here actually. It's just like, all right, well,
Oh,
No
Fallout.
Fallout 4, Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter? Play Fallout Shelter and Fallout 4 at the same time.
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought Deathclaw attacks were bad in Fallout Shelter, and you run up on a Deathclaw and like Fallout the game, you're like, oh, fucking damn it.
Yeah.
3 of them show up to your vault in Fallout Shelter, everybody's fine. You might lose like 1 or 2 people. 1 shows up in the world, and you're probably gonna die. It's like, oh, you lied to me, Fallout Shelter.
Or my Mirelurk Queen attack. That shit couldn't have gone any worse.
Yeah, why don't you talk about that? That was a funny thing to watch.
All right, fine. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and explore over to this side a little bit. All right. So I see this like unconstructed house. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. I'm gonna run over there and check that out. I start walking up and I see a workshop bench. I'm like, oh, cool. This is a settlement. Now this is how it happened. I walked up into it. I looked at that, and then I heard a bit like the ground shaking, and I look over to my left, and there's a Mirelurk queen coming out of the fucking swamp. I'm like, oh my fucking god. So I start capping her, and then I start running, right? And as I go to turn around to shoot her, I realize what's in front of me. A glowing legendary Mirelurk. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. So I turn around and start running away. I kite it, and I feel so sorry for these people. I ran upon a funeral that was going on.
Wow.
And
Hey, at least they were dressed for their own funeral.
Right?
the pastor was giving some sort of sermon, and I ran right through them. And they kept the Mirelurk queen busy for a little while. But I think
So awful.
I think they all died, so I may have missed out on a side quest or something. But I kited the glowing legendary around. I killed him, and then I went to Vats the queen, and I hit the left stick on accident. And lo and behold, off in the distance behind her chasing me was a super behemoth.
It's like a pain train of death. And that's what that was.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, wonderful. So I start kiting it back, and the super behemoth starts getting closer, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to try and get these two to fight. So eventually they fucking get close, and the queen is really low, and they start fighting. It's like a seriously Battle of the Titans. It was pretty fucking awesome. So the behemoth kills the queen, and then the behemoth starts coming at me, and I'm just like standing on the other side of the water, just shooting them with fucking my little pistol.
Your pistol, which is
My
so
little
effective.
pistol.
And he's throwing rocks at me. I'm like, dodge, but they're heat seeking, so they curve.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
like,
those
what?
behemoths.
Curve? You gotta be fucking shitting me. So I just stopped moving. It hit me in the face. I'm like, pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Stop that.
Take some stim packs, keep going, whatever.
Yeah. Stop it, damn it. So I kill him, and then I go back to the funeral, and there's only one guy standing, and he doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, well, guess what you just did? You wrecked his funeral.
It's not his funeral, it's his friends. But
Well, now it's all of his friends. Look what you
Yeah.
did.
You killed all everyone.
it's not my
It would have
fault.
been funny if the Reverend was the one that was left, right?
Oh, that
So
would have been
it's
nice, so I could get the quest.
I haven't run across them, so I don't know if that's for a quest or not. I mean, maybe they'll respawn if they're for a quest.
No, in Fallout,
Once they're dead, they're dead.
yeah.
Yep.
It's like killing the chicken in Skyrim. Boom, you're
It's-
done.
Well, I mean, and it's even just like the old Elder Scroll games. Like you can kill quest givers and stuff in it, and if you do that, well, guess what? You're fucked.
You fucked up.
Can't, yeah.
Yeah. That's where that meme come from. I hope you're not important to the quest line because I like your coat.
I haven't seen that one, but that's hilarious.
I can see Griff doing that. It's like, wow, that's a really pretty. I love that coat. Stab, 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 stab. Oh, he was for a quest. Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah, damn it. I did reload a couple of times because I killed the wrong person, so at least there's that. At least you have that option. You're like, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Her line. Thank God this is not real life.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to quick save in random games.
Yeah, I tried to quick save when we were playing GTA Online last night. It's like,
Really?
oh wait, that doesn't. Okay. This
Yeah.
game has taught me the importance of quick saving.
Oh yeah, GTA. We did the final heist last night. When did we start? It took us about 3.5 hours of doing the getaway.
Just the getaway.
Yeah, it got to the point of where I'm just like, Vault, get on my bike. We're gonna go through this. So I literally, the normal path is you just drive through. I jumped onto the freeway, took the freeway all the way down, avoided all the cops, jumped off the side, went through some satellites, got on the railroad track that drove them all the way over. I'm like, fuck this shit.
Oh
I'm
my
just gonna
god.
go off-road in this.
See, I would like to point out though that you tried early on in the night. You tried to talk trash about how long it took us because oh my god, Griff's a bad driver.
It
did not
did.
take us that long.
It did take us that long. You and Baka. No offense
No,
to
it
Baka.
didn't.
Yeah, because all four of us drove separately.
Baco, did it take us that long?
I know it took us a few tries, but
And
But
we
it
were
wasn't
down.
that long.
3
we were
hours.
down to $550,000 for a while, which is the lowest you could go after taking so much damage.
So yeah, talk trash. Yeah, keep talking.
I will talk
Every
trash.
time,
What you
lately,
got?
every time you've been like, because remember that you were playing Fallout the other night on stream, and you're like, "Watch this, guys! I'm gonna impress you," and you failed it up.
Hey, that's
And
fine.
then,
That's
you know, you
fine.
talk
During the whole
trash.
motorcycle part, I asked Vald if she was impressed. She's like, hell yeah, some of the shit you did was awesome. Drop the mic.
Mic drop.
Maybe she was just being polite.
Yeah, right. She was like, oh my god, the shit you're doing. So crazy. But to be fair, some of the shit I did do is I impressed myself. It's like bouncing off the rhino, flying across. Like you do a jump and then you land on a rhino and bounce off it and keep
But it's
going.
all shit that was completely unintentional.
Isn't that the coolest stuff though? Come on now.
Usually how that works, yes, but it was
Exactly.
all unintentional. It's just
Yeah,
kind
but
of like, I was not planning that whatsoever, but here we go.
Well,
Here
yeah,
we
but that's
go.
when you just turn around and somebody's watching. You just turn around and go, "I totally planned to do that. I would do it again, but I think once is enough for you. You can't handle the awesomeness on the second try. You just
walk
can't do
away.
it. Yeah, just done."
I meant to do that.
Totally meant to do it. I totally meant to, hit somebody with a rocket launcher at close range because I forgot which weapon it was that I was holding at the time and not kill myself. I've
Yeah.
done that like 3 or 4 times.
I forgot what the town is called. The end game town, Griff, you know which one I'm talking about. Quincy, I think it is.
Oh, yeah, the one in Fallout? Yeah, Quincy.
I
Fuck that
walked into
place.
that town. I was like, oh, cap, somebody on the roof. Boom, dead. I was like, oh, all right. Hit me with the fucking mini nuke.
Oh my god, and you know it's coming too with the mini nuke because it's got that little and you're like, oh god, where is it? Am I in the way still? Damn, I'm dead. Never mind, just kidding.
Just run around with flailing arms. Help! Boom, dead.
I kept getting killed by landmines. I went into one of the towns and was getting swarmed by feral ghouls, so
Oh, fuck that.
I started killing them, and then all of a sudden I start hearing the little beep 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 beep. Boom!
It really
So I
sucks
was
when
like,
you run
alright.
into a field of them, so you're trying to run away from the first one that you triggered, and you trigger the next one, you're like, ah, god damn it.
Did that one too.
Yeah, that's super fun. Especially when you can't see them because they're stuck, like, somewhere kind of out of the way, and you're like, well, what the... Okay.
Yeah, you guys have seen me walk into plenty of them. It's like, beep, beep, beep. Just run off to the right or whichever way I need to go. Beep, beep, beep. Die anyway. Like my
How'd that
legs
go
get
again?
blown off and I go flying. It's like, oh. I just hope one day I don't save next to a fucking landmine about to go off. And get really screwed
Well,
up.
as long as Baka doesn't have a shovel, you're fine.
Yep.
Should I take this up? I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah.
sure you wanna
then
dig this
down.
up?
It gave you a chance to turn away. I don't think you should. No, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna dig it up.
Oh, all right.
Story time. I hear
Ivy
it.
just reminded me. Okay, this really made my night. It was like our 20-something try, and if you aim and then press X, you can roll in GTA. And I was like, all right, run. When I'm going to my bike, run, aim, roll, real quick. And No Pants is running right next to me. I don't know what happened. I may have pushed him into the garbage bags or something. But there's 2 little garbage bags right here. So I run, and I do my roll, and then he's running in front of me, and then for some fucking reason, he hits the garbage bags and cartwheels, like ragdoll cartwheels into the bikes. And I was like, what happened? He's like, you pushed me. It's like, no, I didn't. So I fucking run over, get on the bike, and take off, and he's just getting up. Oh, it was so much funnier. I wish I would have recorded it.
Yeah, I wish you would have recorded a lot of the stuff that you guys did in GTA. That would be a lot of fun to go back and clip for later.
Like, I still see him just cartwheeling over the garbage bags. I'm like, why did you do that?
Because of you, your fault.
Like, stuck out my leg. He pressed to get on the bike and tripped over the garbage bag. Oh, it was hilarious. The garbage exploded and he just goes flying.
Garbage made by Michael Bay.
It explodes.
Uh,
It
and this
really
garbage
lightened the
bag is where
mood.
Michael Bay throws out the explosions he doesn't plan to use.
Boom! Flip. Crash. Oh. It was glorious. I gotta start recording that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Ivy will never do those missions again.
Ever.
Ever.
I will. I need the money. Well, I mean, I don't need
So do
it,
I.
but I'd like the money, so I'm definitely down with doing that again. Doing all the heist stuff.
I need the money because I need to buy me either a plane or a helicopter because I
Insurgent.
don't have the money.
Insurgent.
I don't want an
You
insurgent.
guys are all about insurgents. I don't want one either.
You
I
need
don't
an
like. I
insurgent.
don't like the big bulky cars. I don't need one.
All you got to do is just.
I don't need
use
it.
it to get between point A and point B without having to worry.
Why
about
have an
anything.
insurgent when I can just blow shit up from the air?
You can't blow up an insurgent.
Make a bet?
Blow up
Yes.
everything else.
Yes.
Let me get my helicopter, motherfucker. I will blow up your insurgent.
I want to see it because after that you owe me 20 grand.
Don't care. Totally worth it just to go make you go, well, son of a bitch, because I've blown up people's insurgents before.
Man, I hit somebody with 6 missiles. Nothing. So then I need to get a helicopter to fucking try to take somebody out in that thing.
I'm sorry. I was typing a response, and apparently I'm not very good at multitasking right now.
It's all good. It's all good.
You?
Oh, yes, we need finish shopping stores. There's not much news, so we're just kind of
Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Well,
winging
I
it.
mean, I guess there's one thing that's kind of. I mean, it's the news was really honestly, it was a holiday week, and everybody knew it. So everybody's like, "Fuck this shit. We're not gonna talk about anything," because literally the news was just seriously like, Gabe Newell funded a cooking utensil. That's gaming news, right? No, nobody cares. Nobody cares. But one of the things that did happen was Bethesda leaked. Oh my god, put out the first PC patch for Fallout, and it has like just a very few things that they fixed. And so the comments are like so wildly varied. Half the people are like, "Oh, well, of course they only had to fix a few things. This game is perfect and everything's great." And then other people are like, "Oh my god, I can't even play it. It's so broken." Blah 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 blah. So I figured not only could we talk about maybe some of the Fallout issues that we've had, but maybe issues in general. Have you ever had anything that's broken a game for you? Glitch-wise, not just you suck at things.
Oh, it locked up to where I had to restart.
Yeah, like you ended up having to completely restart, or it crashed out completely and restarted for you.
Black
Yeah.
Flag PS4. When I first started streaming I got about
Unity.
I think I was 50% through of the game, or more, and it ended up to where the save file ended up being corrupted. And so I had to uninstall, reinstall the game, put it back in there, was able to go back through and play, got to the same point, and it did the same damn thing again. So I just sold the game back because I was pissed. So I've still not finished Black Flag because of that.
That's awful. That is a
Yep.
pretty bad
Yeah.
bug.
Yep.
Unity is full of bugs.
Yeah.
I've never even finished Unity yet because I was just like, fuck this, I don't even care anymore.
See, I didn't finish it because I just got tired of it. It's like, oh my god, I need so much money so that I can get the gear. I'm fucking done with this shit. There's other games I want to play right now. So that's why I haven't finished it. Just sad. It's over a year later and I still haven't finished it.
I just way too bug me. Like I even tried to uninstall and reinstall it, and I still just run into like so many fucking weird bugs. Takes me out of the experience. I've had to restart a couple of times. Yeah, I was just like, I just don't care for the game anymore. I'm not even going to deal with the headache of it anymore.
We still need to try out the multiplayer. I wanted to do that for video purposes. Mostly because I think it's going to be awful, and it would be funny to watch it be awful.
Could be awful. I need that
It would be funny to watch it be awful.
Not to mention the fact that you want to trust me and Baka in an assassin situation together. Yeah, that's gonna go.
He runs in with the
super
hammer,
well.
and you stealth in behind him while while they're
I
all
I'd
stealth
distracted.
be
in
very
and then
stealthy
fall
in the
off.
Assassin's Creed games. Although, if you do
Can
give
we
me a
have
big
two
hammer
Leroy
or an axe,
Jenkins?
I will Leroy Jenkins this. I will just go fucking.
I've done that too. I've done that where you get to the point where you're so tired of messing with them, you're like, okay, the stealth shit is obviously not working, and they're gonna see me anyway. Fuck it, I'm just gonna run in. I've done that.
Get a big hammer.
Yeah,
Leroy
you're just
Jenkins
tired of it. I don't have a big hammer because I felt like that wasn't assassiny, but you could have one if you wanted it, I guess.
Sneak up on someone.
the hammer.
Creep. Smash.
Ow.
Stealth. Creep.
That's like asking the Hulk to be stealthy. Yeah, nobody's gonna notice that big green guy in the corner there.
Shh, don't notice him. Nobody can see him. He's got like
been doing that
99 in sneak.
On Tomb Raider, I've been doing that.
They're
'cause it's-
smart.
it's-
They're going to pretend to ignore him.
Touche. What have you been doing in Tomb Raider?
In Tomb Raider, there's parts where you could be like stealthy and go through and hit people with a bow and arrow and all that stuff. And I'm like, now I'm down to the point. It's just like, where's that fucker at? I'm just gonna go in and I'll hit him in the head with the ice pick things that she has. So it's great. So I'll just go through and just kill people.
Hit him in the
Like,
face
fuck
with an
it.
ice pick.
Yeah, because
Whole new level.
I mean, there's elements of the game that I'm really wondering what the hell they were thinking, because here's the deal. It's like, I've been playing the game, And I thought it was a cool concept of the whole fact that you're able to learn Russian or you're able to learn Greek as the character by translating certain murals or whatever it happens to be, and then you could read something that you weren't able to read before. I thought that was pretty neat. Currently, I'm like a level 3 Greek, read Greek, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm level 3 and I can read through this. Well, I end up on a podium that you have to be level 7. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? How much Greek do I have to read to get there? Because it takes a long time to get to 3. I couldn't imagine trying to get to 7.
You gotta come back for this after you're done with the game. That's pretty much that sounds
That's
like.
basically what it is. And you can explore the little areas and shit that you're in and go through and find your tombs and do all that type of stuff too. But it was just like, that was a little absurd. Because seriously, I read a mural that was up on a wall and it was a level 3. And so I was like, okay, well, everything's going to be a level 3 around here where I'm at. No, level 7.
It's encouraging a second playthrough, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So that you have to, you want to go back through so that you can see all the stuff that you couldn't see before because there's no way you could have been leveled for it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because there's at the very beginning, there's it might be Greek on that one too, where you're having to where it first shows you how to read the stuff in order to make it work. But I don't know. The game itself though is, I mean, the gameplay and stuff is sound. But it's just like that was just a weird thing to add in there to make you go back through. And I was like, God, you're pissing me off. But it's fun.
I've had a weird glitch happen to me in Fallout it's super frustrating, but apparently it's also really rare, so that's good. I mean, at least it's not a widespread problem. But apparently, like, I couldn't figure it out. I would load into different areas and start immediately taking a lot of radiation damage. And there's nothing I could do about it. Like, I could take a rat away, but I was still taking the damage. Like, the game thought that I was in something that was radiated. And basically what had happened, and this is what Chicken told me, so better be right or else, was that at some point I had either quick traveled or quick saved while standing in water. And so the game randomly will generate that thought of you're standing in water, so you're going to take the damage for it. So I basically had to work really hard to try to get my next level up so that I could get the Aqua Girl perk, so that I don't take radiation damage while standing in water, because the game thinks that I'm randomly standing in water.
Small
It's
little
so frustrating.
crack in the code.
I was in this one area and I was trying to get this quest done, but the thing is it started doing the radiation glitch, and it was after an autosave point, so it's like, well, I can either completely reset this entire area and go back to my quick save before I enter the building, which I don't want to do, or I can put myself on a time limit because I'm out of Radaway. So I have like a finite amount of time before the radiation kills me in which I have to clear this building, get the quest objective, get out of the building and fast travel away so that it stops. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so frustrating. Randomly taking radiation. I'm like, it started like you load into somewhere, and then before it even like the screen completely lightens up, you hear the Geiger counter clicking. You're like, fuck. Because the only way to stop it is to quick travel again. So I spent a lot of time yesterday just quick traveling because I couldn't deal with it. I'm like, oh my god. And finally Chicken's like, oh, just get this one perk. It would have been helpful. I've leveled up twice since then.
Motherfucker, it took me a long time to
I
figure
know,
out
it's a rare thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
not a widespread problem. It's just a little one-off. You did this one thing in the right sequence and this happened.
Yeah, and it cracked the code.
Have y'all been
Now
playing the
you're
mini
just,
games in Fallout 4?
I played a little bit of them. There's one that's like the Donkey Kong one. They've got Pitfall,
Red
which
Menace.
is the Pitfall one is like Pitfall, which I'm not good at. So I played that like once. I'm like, fuck this, no thanks.
I was just wondering because they did Eurogamer did an entire segment on hidden games, inside of games, like little mini games and stuff. That it's kind of one of those. It's funny because if you think about it, it's like, oh, I need to go find my son. Ooh, Donkey Kong, and it's like it's one of those. Does it break the game? Are you playing the game for a long time trying to, do that instead of going through and playing the real
I think
game?
you could argue that with a lot of stuff. Like the settlements are essentially a mini game of their own too. So you're like, oh my god, I gotta find my son. And we actually talked about this because Soul and Spunky and all of us in chat the other night were talking about it, about the fact that as soon as you get out of the vault, like who immediately went to their settlement and said, oh, let me stop the game and fix all of the shit in my broken down town, because obviously you have like this one track mind objective. Your child, go get them.
Right.
But all of these things are on the floor, and I need to pick them up, and that chair is broken, and that house is... oh my god. Like, how much of the game really is breaking anyway, just be like your immersion of it, because theoretically you as a parent would not be like, oh, my child's still missing, and my spouse was murdered. Let me do all of these side quests for you. like, no, that's. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing anyway because I'm not ready to go to the sea yet. So
And I saw the other day that I guess the gun that's at the very beginning, the big gun that sits in the bottom part of your vault.
The cryo gun.
Yeah, that you could actually take dog meat in and go in and have him search for stuff in that area, and he'll actually grab the gun without you having to
Yep,
break
no
into
Pants
the thing.
did that.
Yeah,
And he hasn't even used the gun.
yeah. But now you have to. I think they patched it where you can't do that anymore. But I still thought it was kind of cool that it was able to do that.
to
Because
be
it's
honest,
like,
I
yes,
forgot about that gun.
yeah.
Like I completely forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me. I mean, I don't have
Yeah.
dog meat with me anymore, but I could go get him. But I don't really think I need it. I'm already okay. Here's the problem that I've run into, and maybe it's because it's one of my first big games like this where I get this option. But I keep a bajillion guns in my bag at all times. I mean, it really sucks for my carry weight because it's like, oh, you picked up 3 items, you're overweight now because you have all of your guns. Does anybody else do that? This is a problem for me. I like variety.
No, I usually stick with what guns that I'm going to end up using, and everything else I store back at the house.
Yeah. I usually store them at the house, and like because sometimes you'll have like 2 or 3 of a certain gun anyway, like because you've picked them up along
Oh,
the way.
I get rid of duplicates. Like I'll throw down duplicates and disassemble them or sell them to the vendor if Trash Can Carla decides that she wants to grace us with her presence, bitch.
Yeah.
Every time I
Tell us
need
how
her.
you really feel, Griff.
Every
Tell us
time
how
I
you really
need her
feel.
in Sanctuary, I cannot find her. And then like in the middle of the night, it's pouring down rain outside, and she's like, "What you got? Don't talk to me. I don't need you right now. I needed you like 6 a.m. this morning. Where were you?"
You could set up a bell and just ring that every time you need her.
Does she come
I
for
think
the bell?
she does come.
Okay, I already have a bell, but I
Okay.
wasn't sure. I thought it just called the people that were already in your settlement.
I think it calls all the people. Well, Trash Can Carla's always in your settlement somewhere. Like
Oh,
in a
is she? I
bed.
thought she traveled. Like I thought she was in and out.
Most of the time she's there somewhere.
Okay. Well then, that's good to know. Thank you.
No problem. But
I
you-
don't use power armor either.
You
Everybody
could use power armor if you carry around so much, you get a lot of extra weight, or start leveling up your strength and get the pack
I already have
mule.
the pack mule one. Yeah, I've got that leveled up. That was a priority.
Yes.
Well,
Like,
and
you
that's
want to
a
carry
lot
more
of
junk? Yes, I do.
that's what I love about the game though, in games like that is the fact that you can build your character based on how you play the game. And so like if you're a hoarder and you want to get as much stuff as you can, then you can you can pick it up to where you have more strength to be able to hoard more stuff.
I do.
So
I want all of them.
Ivy evidently is a hoarder. She says she needs an intervention. So
I am too. Like I've got like toolboxes and shit set up around the garage area where my power armor hangs out. And like when I pick up stuff that I like but I'm not gonna use, I just toss it in those. I've kept every individual like single outfit that I've come across. I don't keep duplicates of them, but like stuff I'm never even gonna wear, like the ugly ass laundered dresses and shit. But it's like it's outfits and I want them. I don't need them and I'm not gonna use them, but I want them. So I have them all over Sanctuary. It's just boxes full of my shit. And I can't use it to decorate my house because it just ends up in the middle of the street and I'm so mad about it.
it ends up in the middle of the street.
Yeah, like I'll put stuff in my house, like the decoration stuff. Like I'll set a lamp on a table, and I've got a little Mr. Gutsy model that I put on a shelf, and just cosmetic stuff, pictures and glasses and things like that to make it look like a real kitchen. And every once in a while, I guess what happens is the game lags or something like that, and so it drops the items into whatever they were sitting on, and then usually the next time I load it up, all of that stuff, like if I load up into Sanctuary, I'll just get to see it rain from the sky because it's like this stuff was in your game and it fell from where it was supposed to be and we don't know where you want to put it. So here it is on the middle of the street. So yesterday I
sucks.
loaded in and it rained a toy alien, a plastic pumpkin, a glass, and right, and a globe. And I'm like,
Hey,
alien.
it's just raining stuff every time you show up.
it is
Yeah.
every time I show up to Sanctuary because
You
I
know-
load in right in front of where it all drops down.
Everybody's worried about radiation, everything else. You're gonna hit in the head with a toy alien.
Plastic pumpkins, yeah.
My aliens.
So I
Oh,
gave
here-
up on it. Now I just leave my stuff like sitting in the floor in my house. I just look at it while it's in the floor.
Just
Oh.
throw it around.
I wish I could place you, but
I
No.
know. You would be so cute on this display shelf, but fuck it. Thanks, Bethesda.
Bethesda
I
going
get
my
to
route,
eat.
just throw it into the house.
Ivy's response. We've just experienced the flipping apocalypse. You're damn right. I'm keeping everything. I'll get my kid back later.
Right?
To,
Oh
to
my
be
God.
fair, though, you didn't experience the apocalypse. You were just
I mean,
don't
yeah,
wanna
we
spoil
kinda
You
it.
got to
did.
experience the beginning of it.
Yeah, and then you went to
Yeah, don't
sleep.
spoil it. I mean, but that's the thing though, is you know what's gonna happen at the beginning of the game. You see the big mushroom cloud and the explosion, and oh shit! So you
My
kinda
hair.
experienced it.
Like it just fries off the top of your head. My hair! You didn't move the elevator fast enough. Wouldn't that suck?
Those people are sad. You get to find their skeletons up there later. Oh, you're like, oh, that
Spoiler,
guy's
all those
dead,
people
that guy's
died.
dead. You really think everybody was gonna live? Did you think that?
Everyone's got a portable vault.
A porta vault, a big bubble.
There you go.
There are. Have you not seen the big blue tube things around?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
where
did.
you just, like, it's supposed to be one of those things where originally you could have walked in when the explosion happened and, like, paid a fee. It's like a telephone booth and it seals you in. It's like, did anybody really use those? Actually,
Yes.
I opened one the other day and there were mole rats in it. I was like, this is not right.
I found tons of those in Fallout 3. There were nothing but skeletons in all of them. I
So
guess they forgot to open them back up.
I've missed years of shoe sales. Oh my god. Sorry.
Her and Red will both be sad about that.
Shoes. I wish you could find individual
Oh my
shoes.
God, shoes!
Your outfits come with them, and that sucks. Especially when you're in your vault outfit. For some reason, I have 2 different leg pieces, so my shoes are different on my feet. It's like, oh, who would do this? Who would do this? Nobody.
No.
Speaking of which, you can get the vault outfits as free DLC for Rock Band 4. So if you want your Rock Band 4 character to be a vault dweller, you can definitely do that. I think it's like December 8th. Free
Can
free
Pick
DLC.
what number did they get, or?
I don't think so. I think it's all 111.
Oh.
11.
Yep.
Wait, that doesn't make sense though, because everyone else in 111 is dead.
Well, they're all rocking out in Rock Band heaven, okay?
There you go.
This is what happens when you die in cryo sleep. You go to Rock Band heaven and become a rock star. Enjoy.
So we have a whole bunch of rock stars from Bolt 11 running around. Got it.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
See, it would have been funnier if they used the vault with the dude with the puppets. They used his number.
I have not met a dude with puppets.
No, it's
that
a
from-
comic strip, I believe. I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
what it is, what number it is, but it's one of the vaults where basically it was only one guy, and they just gave him a box of puppets.
Here, entertain yourself for the apocalypse with these.
Exactly, that's essentially what it was. So like he has like conversations, like he goes nuts basically, and he has conversations, and he gives like all the puppets their own little personalities and characters, and it's really bizarre. But if they use that bolt number and then put it with the rock band, that would have been awesome.
Vault 77.
77. Okay, yeah.
77. Vault 77.
Well, I had not seen that, and now I want to go find that. You said it's a comic? I can find it
Yeah,
where?
I think it's like a web series.
Anybody? Chicken, do you know where?
You'll
I
find
see
it.
you looking.
Yeah, I'll find it. I was looking at this.
Like
here's
15 minutes when we're not even talking about it, he'll just blurt it
webcomic,
out.
One man and a crate of puppets.
That's the name of
That's
the comic?
name of the comic. One man and a crate of puppets.
Oh my god, now I'm gonna have to go find it. I need this in my life. I didn't know I needed it.
No, the poor guy.
I guess
He's
with
my
all the
only friend.
So it looks like with all the Fallout stuff and everything else that's going on, there's modders that are actually remaking Fallout 1 in Fallout New Vegas.
Yep.
So that's pretty awesome.
Which
So
is weird
they're-
because they're modding in Fallout New Vegas. It's like, well, you have Fallout 4. Why? What are you doing with your life?
Well, it might be easier, maybe because of how old the game is, to be able to mod through there. And they were already, maybe they're used to modding that particular one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm coming up with excuses for why they're doing it, but I'm not really sure. It could be anything. I don't know.
Everybody's got the mod bug, I guess, and maybe you just haven't had a chance to upgrade.
Maybe so.
You're still modding the old ones. Maybe that's what it is. That's what it is.
Possibly. Could be.
I can't wait to see, like, I know we're still early in the lifespan for Fallout, so I can't wait to see some of the mods that start showing up the later we get. And I've already seen, like, hilarious character creation stuffs. Chicken and I saw somebody made Hank Hill, and you can rename your weapon so they have a flamer, and they called it the propane.
I rate this. I tell you what, a propane out of 10.
I saw, actually the Deus Ex Twitter posted a tweet of somebody that had made Adam Jensen in their character creation. As close as you can get to Adam Jensen in Fallout. It was really good. There's some great, great creative people. I am not that creative. I tried very hard to make myself, but she looks like a much better looking version of me.
I was almost tempted to make Nigel Thornberry though.
Oh,
Oh my god, you should have.
the big old honker.
Especially since you were gonna do melee, you just run around yelling smashing.
Smashing.
You missed your opportunity there, Baka.
Oh, you did. You could have.
I'm not that far in that character, so I can just redo it real quick. Besides that, I screwed up in some of the points. I didn't put it up where I can actually sneak around, so like even when I'm sneaking, people are like, "What the fuck is that?" God damn it! So I have to just deal with charging in.
But I don't really feel like you ever mess anything up with the points. I feel like you always have a chance to correct that later on.
Oh yeah, there's no max level, so by the time you're finished leveling, you can have every skill maxed out.
That's my plan.
So
That's everybody else is like, I'm gonna 100% the shit out of this game. I'm like, no, I don't care about 100%ing everything in the game. I just want 100% the perk chart. That is all I care about.
Oh, yeah.
You keep
There's
all
the
of your
perk chart.
bobblehead findings and all of your magazine findings, and that's neat. But priorities, man. Perk chart.
Perk charts.
Perk chart. And you gotta make it look like the poster, right?
Yes, exactly. Plus,
It's
I mean,
like-
once I have all of that stuff, I'm pretty well set for life.
Yeah, you can
And
do
it'll
whatever
make
you
my
want.
my new husband happy because one of the perk points is to basically turn your insides into a ghoul. So he'll be all good about that. Yay!
Oh,
Did you guys
Lord.
know that Just Cause 3 is coming out tomorrow? Actually, it's Tuesday, and I am acutely aware. I wish that I could buy it, but I cannot. I will have to wait till after the holidays, probably.
I know
I
you're
just-
extremely interested.
I am, and Paul actually is preloading it right now. I'm super jealous. It doesn't unlock until Tuesday, but still, it's like, oh my god, I just want to blow shit up in that game so badly. It's okay. I can wait. I'll have Fallout. I can wait, I guess. Maybe I'll pick it up when I was supposed to be able to pick up Deus Ex, since they pushed that back to August. So maybe in February.
For your
Maybe
birthday.
somebody will just get it for my birthday.
Maybe. Could be.
That's
Could
totally
happen.
not a hint, you guys, but my birthday. It's,
Which,
Maybe you'll win a free copy of it while you're, like in Texas. You get to
in
go.
PAX.
at PAX, yeah, that'd be
Yep.
great.
Yep.
Here's your birthday present. You win this. Yay! Now I have to wait the whole week while we're here before I can go home and play it.
Actually, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Here, Griff, you can have Just Cause 3, but you can't play it till you get back home. You son of a bitch.
Oh, like the first day too. It's like, oh no, we're gonna be here for 7 days.
That's hilarious. Yes, please make that happen. I don't care how we make it happen. Just make it happen.
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
I'm all
I'm gonna.
grumpy for the rest of the trip. Ivy's like, let's go drink. I'm like, no, just cause.
Just cause. That's gonna be your answer to everything. Why can't we do that? Just cause.
Let's go check out back. No, Just Cause.
Ivy said she's gonna make sure that I don't remember my birthday. This sounds dangerous and awesome.
Well, I have a camera, so I'll be able to record
No.
all the shenanigans.
We've already
No.
said no cameras.
Yes. We will all pitch in to buy you a new one.
So you might want to
Oh.
bring it if you don't like your camera.
Yeah, we'll make sure to move all the files off before we destroy.
Release you back into the wild.
Release them back. Yeah, the wild is no place for a wild baka.
Oh god.
No, this Wookiee has been civilized.
Mhm.
Gentrified. You've been gentrified.
Gentrified.
Yes.
A gentle ginger.
I don't believe
Oh,
it.
I don't know. That gentle. I mean, you can ask Brett on that one. It's not that gentle.
Oh, I wish he was here for that.
Yeah, I know. So do I.
Well, someone sent them a text, be like, "Hey, you just got."
You just got
burned."
called out on the podcast.
Yeah.
Take that.
I don't even have my phone.
That's why we do these things live, so that you know when you're getting called out. Take that.
Take it out.
I really wish that there was more stuff for us to talk about, so that we weren't just rambling idly here.
There's the
Anybody want to
Dying-
talk about a game?
Dying
What
Light
game?
DLC. Well, I mean, we were playing Dying Light for a little while.
That's
so
right. You involved and Ivy have been playing Dying
No
Light.
Pants
How's
joined
that
us
going?
a little bit. We played it a little bit. It's a good game. The
You
racing.
said it was more fun in co-op.
Yes, it
Contagion.
is much more fun.
Or Contagion.
Oh, Contagion. He bought us Contagion, so it's like a Left 4 Dead kind of game, but a more realistic version.
You can become a zombie, like you can get infected. Like me and Chicken were trying to hold out up in an attic in the house, and I got scratched by a zombie that came up behind me, and I got infected and turned into a zombie and went after him.
Yeah, is that the one where you tried your elaborate plan and it didn't happen?
I crashed the game.
Yep.
Like, all right, after he died, I was like, I have nothing left to live for. My Wookiee. So I ran down and I jumped down the ladder and I ran all the way down to the basement and into the storeroom with all the guns and the weapons and whatnot. I closed the door, and then since the wall isn't finished, they started coming around and banging on the door. I was like, so I grabbed the little cell phone mine. I forgot what it's called. C4, I guess.
Yeah, C4 kind of a thing.
Stuck it on the wall, and I found a grenade earlier in a closet. So I was like, I threw it down. I picked up the grenade. I pulled the pin, and I was just holding it and just waiting for them. They were beating down the door. They fucking break in. I'm just like, tink, tink, tink. Whip out the cell phone, press it to explode. The whole game shuts down.
The game was like, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, it's like I blew up the game, not the zombies. The whole fucking game.
Well, I guess in turn that kind of kills the zombies, but
Yeah, I went all out. I was like, I'm gonna die.
Poor
Everyone's
game's
going
like,
with
nope.
me. Your picture got frozen. There you go.
Yours froze for me, and it was running a little behind like a lag.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Looks like we hit a little bit of a bump, but
Speed bump.
Speed bump.
Shit, man.
Vermintide. Ivy's asking what games she needs to get from Steam. All of them.
Go through my Steam library.
Vermintide, we need someone else to play with.
Yes, Civ 5.
Civ
Yeah.
5 is a good one.
Civ
Left 4
5 is
Dead.
fantastic.
Yeah, get internals. Internals are cheaper than externals if you know how to hook them up. Which you
Yeah, if
built
you've got
your
sick
PC,
bays, go for it.
Yeah, you know how to
I
put them
fucking
in.
wish I had that much internal space.
You do. Well, you've got like 5 bays.
But not with my my capture card. It's too big. That's why I don't have any room to
I
put
could take
anything.
it out and put another one in. Well, not permanently, but I could take your capture card out, put an internal in there, hook it up, and then put your capture card back in.
No. Well, we might talk
Re-
about that.
yeah,
If they're
rearrange
cheaper,
some
then
stuff.
we might do that because I need that for.
Okay, your computer's in a good spot too. It doesn't ever get overheated, and it's got enough airflow, so you're good on that front. But yes, if you're gonna need extra hard drive space, get an internal if you know how to put it in. Simple.
Couple of plugs, couple of screws, you're good to go.
Yep.
Okay, well then in that case,
Let's see.
getting
Homeworld.
because Troy Baker recommended it. Oh my god.
I don't remember Homeworld. No, I can't open up my Steam right now, or else it'll cover up the Skype thing.
Then don't do it.
You're gonna need Civ 5. Vald got Left 4 Dead. We gotta finish. We gotta continue our Civ 5 game, Vald.
Yeah, everybody's like Civ 5. I'm like, you know what? That is a little heavy for me. I just don't like all the micromanaging.
Vald has caught on pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Civ 5. That's one of my favorite games. I've got probably 250 hours in it, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, she got, like, at the beginning of the game, it's like, oh, look at that good spot you started in. As the game progresses, she's got a city-state. All right, here she is. She's got a city-state here, a city-state here, a city-state here, a city-state here, an enemy here, and an enemy here.
So she's got like
Ocean.
only one way to. Oh, she has nowhere to expand.
Like, I
Cock blocking game.
what happened is I had to send her up to the little desert area so that she could start a second town, and then down right here so that she could start one in between the enemy and the city-state, so that she could get an ocean route to come over to my island, because I've got
And then-
nobody on my island with you.
And Napoleon started fucking her over by putting another city close to hers, but I took it over and went, it's mine.
Yeah, so
The AI in those games can be so mean.
well, his aggression level is 7. Gandhi's is 99,000, but that's not the point.
Yeah, just like permanently leave Gandhi out in the cold.
Passive aggressive, world peace, and boom, kill everything.
Passive
Yes.
aggressive
What the
world
fuck?
peace and nukes.
Nukes.
Yeah, Gandhi's like, oh, I'm so friendly. Have a nuke. No,
I
keep
like
your
to
nuke.
share my nukes.
No, you can keep
Just
your
I
nuke.
like for you to share your resources, but I have to forcibly take them in order for that to happen. What? It's sharing. Get over it.
I did, I did really well with Gandhi for a long time. Like I somehow I was able to keep him friendly and everything else. Everybody else was getting all pissed at me, and then from nowhere, it's like seriously, he's like, you're building too close to me. I'm not kidding. There's a gap between our little kingdoms by this much, and it's like it's like you could, like, people were moving in between, that didn't have permission to get on either one of our lands, and it's just kind of like, come on, dude, shut the fuck up. Just deal with it, type deal. And then when they did the expansion that allowed you to be able to do religion and everything else, yeah, he got pissed quick.
Oh yeah.
Because I've figured out how to use the religion to my advantage and be able to expand the stuff out, and I pissed a lot of people off with that one. But I enjoy that one. I think that one's fun
Yeah.
to be able to send your prophet out and expand your religion.
Start converting people.
Religion.
I do not appreciate you pushing your religious beliefs on us. It wasn't me.
Yeah. Oh, did our prophet go over there? I didn't tell him to. Oh well, I'm sorry.
Not bad. But yeah, the deal on Civ 5 is absolutely, you have to get it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's $12 for everything Civ 5.
Yeah,
Yep.
all the DLC and all that junk.
And I think I paid. So when I got Civ 5, I bought it when it was brand new. So I paid what was it, $50 when it first came out, and then I paid for the 2 expansions for it too. So I probably paid $75 for that game total.
I mean, it's worth it. I mean, I've got
Yeah.
like 300 hours on it, so
Yeah, I mean it's a fantastic game.
yep, absolutely.
Definitely recommend it. One of the things I was going to tell you all because I didn't get to talk last week was this War of Mine is now mobile.
Yeah, yeah.
It transfers over to the phone fantastic. Like you wouldn't think it would just because of, before you're looking at the big screen and just that whole emotional part of the game, the way it's set up and the fact that you are a civilian in the war and then the mechanics are, is it going to transfer over to where I'm going to be able to move around and stuff. But it really transfers over really nice. So they did a really good job of it. Looks like they took their time to move it over to mobile. So if you're a person that is interested in playing this War of Mine and you don't have a PC, but you've heard us talk about it or whatever it is, I highly recommend getting it. I think it's like $10, I think. So it's not very expensive. It might be cheaper than that. It might be like $7. So, but I definitely would recommend it because it transfers over quite nicely and it plays just like it does on PC. So, since it does, it's obviously not coming to console anytime soon. So,
Yes.
Because that would be a little awkward. So, but I would definitely recommend it. So,
Griff picking on me. It's not my
I-
fault. It's not my fault.
you make it unfun to play that game with these speedrunners. We're talking about speedrunners in chat right now for those listening to the audio. Because Ivy was asking what games to play, and you're not fun to play speedrunners with because you are too good and it moves too quickly.
It's not my fault. You guys are slow.
I still have fun playing it against them.
Yeah, well, I don't. It's
Ugh.
probably because I only get to play for the first 30 seconds of the game.
Hey, I stop and I do my cluck at you guys, and then you
Cluck.
guys.
Yeah, usually that's
Once I
after
started
I've
getting the
had-
hang of it, I started doing pretty well at it. But
And as for Rocket League is fan-fucking-tastic. But the skill curve in that game is so drastic. When you first start playing, you're going to get whooped back and forth on the field. After about 10 hours in the game, you may start getting a hand on it because it's just, I have trouble. It's like, oh, I hit the ball into my own goal. No! I go to hit the ball and I just fly over it. It's like, oh.
but it's fun to watch people play, and that's what I like about it because it was like when you would, when you were streaming during the daytime and you were playing Rocket League just for a filler, something to play. It's great to watch people play the game because you never know what's going to end up happening in the game. And when you have people that are actually coordinated and they figured out how to move the ball around and do stuff like that, it's fun to watch.
I think I read something about them working on a spectator mode for it too, so your Steam friends, even if you aren't streaming, can spectate your games.
There's broadcaster mode. I tried to watch Baka play Fallout last night. If you're on
You sure?
my, if
Freaking
you're on my
sneaker.
friends list, you can click watch game, and then you can watch me play from Steam.
chicken
that's
trying
cool.
to creep on me.
Yeah.
So what
free
does
for
it do?
chicken.
Does it just but I mean, are you actually creeping or does the person have to accept the fact that you can see it?
You can have it so that you have to accept the request to watch, or you can just have it open, and then a little chat window opens for you, and people can talk.
Yeah.
You just it'll
Yeah, I'm
basically
gonna have to
open.
make sure I have that not on.
It'll open up your whole Steam window thing. It'll say waiting for broadcaster response. So
Yeah, well, I like that feature because it's one of those things to where, like, if you're playing a game that I might think I might like,
exactly.
or that I can turn around and you go, well, just watch me play it and see if you think you'll like it, without you having to actually, get on and stream the game or me having to come over to the house and see it.
Exactly.
Right.
Really neat feature.
Who goes over to anybody's house anymore?
Nobody.
That's what Skype was
I-
made for.
Yeah, I only know what y'all look like through here. That's it.
That's not true. You bring me coffee at work.
Oh, that is true. I do bring you coffee at work.
I'm gonna start
Yep.
wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Don't know what I look like.
Yeah. I have no
Great.
idea.
I debated about getting one of those gnome masks that spews out like a rainbow thing, kind of
No.
Gravity Falls, the little gnome that peaks rainbows. We had one of those masks during Halloween, and then there was a little thing where you can make it. Yeah, I was like, I should just like popped up on the stream with just like wearing that and staring the camera, and yep.
No.
I'm like, the hell is going on? Why do we have a rainbow puking gnome?
That could be a Baka thing. Like every week he just shows up with something different, so we never know what to expect. I mean, your scouter one that was pretty successful. God damn it.
Successful.
This
Yeah,
even,
well,
this
I guess
is
I need to
great.
get a snowball mic, because then I can start wearing like my wizard hats and everything.
I'm surprised that you haven't figured out a way to perch the wizard hat on top of your headset yet. To be honest,
I've
I'm
tried.
surprised.
Like
Yeah,
tape
but it
to
doesn't
his-
look good.
The wizard hat or on top of your head?
Both. Well, like as long as the headset is on, it doesn't sit right.
It would be funny though. You do need to start wearing the wizard hat. You're gonna have to get the mic.
Yeah. Maybe they'll be on sale.
Cyber Mondays tomorrow. So
Yeah. Check that shit out, man. I'm gonna check that shit out. I just, like, I had this panic attack the other day after Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh shit, it's almost Christmas time and I haven't bought anything. Probably because my parents put their Christmas tree up and we got to see, like, as soon as they had it up, there were already tons of gifts under it. And I was like, I'm so far behind. No. I just put that shit off to the last minute. Cyber Monday, Black Friday shit. Come on.
Is there, sorry to jump subjects, Bach, is there a difference between Vermintide regular edition or collector's edition? I can't look at Steam.
Yeah, you keep using that
There
excuse.
was.
I can't look at Steam.
sure, blame the podcast
You know-
people.
Hey, you want me to? I'll click it, and all you'll see is like everybody will be covered up, and me.
Nah, just go let Pac answer the question, I guess. Fine, we'll
Yeah.
stop messing with you.
That's fine. Don't mess with me. My feelings.
No one cares about your feelings, chicken. You're just a chicken. Vermintide Collector's Edition. Autumn. It doesn't specify actually, but
Really? Then I just go with the regular edition. Vault.
oh, here we go. Definitive version. Warhammer Vermintide. Uber Zurich map. Wallpapers. Behind the scene pack.
So regular edition.
Pack contains documentaries, concepts, footage, sketchings. The wallpapers are high resolution wallpapers. And then high resolution digital copy of Uber Srek map detailing the town and its treacherous streets. So you get a copy of the map, soundtrack, unique headpiece, or looks like each of the characters, and a couple of trinkets.
So just regular edition should be fine.
Yeah, because I mean, you'll get like unless you're just like, oh my god, I have to have that pretty specific helmet or something.
I do, I need it. It's pretty.
I must have it.
I need the feather in my hat. Damn it.
It's Ivy, so I mean, if there were shoes, she would definitely be going.
Actually, that's Vald.
Vald like shoes too?
No, Vald was asking.
Oh.
It's Fantasy Ground. There's so many
Yeah,
games on
I
Steam.
was gonna throw that out there just for anybody listening to the podcast too. If you guys are ever interested in playing an online version of D&D, Baka runs a mean campaign, and by mean that means awesome, and he probably might try to kill you.
Kill you.
So
that is my goal when I run D&D. If you are okay, I understand like new people and there's a learning curve and you got to do that. But generally, like if it's someone that I know should know better and they're still doing stupid shit, aka Red,
Always.
knew that was coming.
Always.
Yep.
I generally just go, all right, let's see what I can throw at you to see what I can kill you with.
But yeah, there's a Fantasy Grounds on Steam, which is basically a way for people to run D&D online. Has the full character sheets and all that stuff. So if anybody is interested in that, we would love to get a campaign together. But with just the 3 players and Baka as the dungeon master, it's a little slow. So definitely let us know if you want to do that. We're down for new players. Faux show. We haven't actually fully started a campaign. We've only like tested things out. So I'd like to
Around
put together
how
a group.
the
Yeah.
program works and
I'd like to get into it. I think that's one of the things that from gaming wise that I haven't got in that you all really get into.
Yeah,
we
it's
like
so
to
fun.
use Skype too, so everybody can kind of interact a little bit deeper. So it takes
So we can
away
see everybody's interactions.
takes
'Cause
away the
sometimes it's
virtual
facial
aspect of
stuff.
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we try to make it a little more personal. Because, I mean, really, like, It's fun to hear your friend talk like a pirate, but it's even better to see them be like, "Arr, meat here, I want all of the money," and then Buck was like,
Arr,
"Mark's
my
fallen, you
claw."
die."
My hook.
Rawr.
I'm gonna get
See,
you.
why would you see?
But
My
where,
claw would
where
just
is
be
the
this.
hook? No, you don't get a hook. But it was cut up. No, you did. That was not in your backstory. Stop it.
Look, it
Backstory,
wasn't my
my hand
backstory.
was cut
Fine,
off.
I just hold my hand like this, and everyone
Fine. You want a hook that bad? Both your hands are now hooks. Good luck using weapons.
My hooks are my weapons.
Just so you guys know, that's pretty much how Baka runs his campaign. Oh, you're that desperate for it? Fine, I'm gonna fuck you over with it. Here you go. Enjoy that.
Carl, prime example.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a little stable boy character that I was just like messing around with while they were in town, and Red just insisted on taking him along with everyone and calling him Carl, and oh my god, he wouldn't shut up. So
we
I
let
made
him
him.
have Carl.
We let him have Carl, and he was the most fucked up little disturbing character that
My character grew an odd affinity for Carl because of how much he annoyed Red's character. So it's like, oh, I think we should take Carl with us again into this dungeon. He can't help, but Carl needs to.
But Carl has amazing sneak. Watch, blam, he's disappeared.
Blam, he's gone.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was great. Baka likes to torture people, so get ready if you want to play D&D with us. Be aware that Baka will sometimes make your life awful, but sometimes he makes it awesome. I'm trying to think of an
I try to
instance
make the
in which it was
campaign
awesome, but I
fun,
can't.
but like I said, generally, if you're just kind of like doing things to irritate the shit out of me, I'll irritate you right back by killing you.
Or at least attempting to.
Yeah.
Or my personal favorite thing that I've ever done was I turned someone into a bullywog, which is a humanoid frog creature. But before I did that, I gave him cursed boots of dancing. So every time he went into battle, he danced uncontrollably. So then afterwards, he got turned into a bullywog, and then so for the rest of the school year, everyone started referring to him as Michigan J Frog.
I'm so glad you haven't done that to any of us, but it's awesome. The downside is everything that I can think of that you've done that is incredibly awesome was kind of sort of meant to torture Red.
He's the one usually getting on my nerves with the crap.
It's because he doesn't understand sometimes. He doesn't understand that you can't, in D&D, you can't go, I'm going to go do this and this will happen. Because that's not your job to decide that this will happen.
But he's getting
He's
better
like,
at it.
I'm gonna go up to this bard wench and talk to her, and she's gonna go be like, oh my god, like you're totally awesome. I'm like, no, this is not how this works. Stop it.
But I am totally awesome.
Oh,
I
it's
need
great.
All
a
this
fan.
is going through your head. The woman is now throwing hot stew in your face.
Hot stew in my hot face.
Out.
I'll
Come
agree with
on.
Grip on this one. You're fired. Go
My
away.
charisma's 18. It doesn't burn me. It cools off the
That has
stew.
nothing really to do with it. Like, even then, you still have like it might increase your chances, but yeah.
To cool off
You
the stew?
No.
Yes.
As far as like being able to walk up to someone and just go, look, I'm just awesomely pretty, and you should go out with me. No, there's still roles involved in all this. It just increases your chances.
My chiseled good looks? You mean? Come on now.
And then you roll a 1 and she like shanks you.
And like my face falls off. Oh,
Would you
put it back on.
You be ugly as sin, but still very charming.
There you go.
That's a good
Charisma.
point.
Ugly as
Good
sin.
point.
Oh my god. We could be here talking about D&D all day.
Look like
Like-
an Urukai, roll a 20.
So
Get to
come
go
play
out
with
with
us.
the princess.
Fantasy Grounds. I don't even know if it's on sale. I know it seems
I
winter
think
sale
it is
will be
on sale.
coming.
I know. I'll check it out after.
The
December
sales are
22nd.
coming.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, December, right?
Hide
We
your
get the Christmas sale,
wallets. Hide your wallets.
the winter sale.
Is coming.
They've already started kind of a winter sale. They had some.
No, this is the autumn sale.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Yeah,
this
why-
is the autumn sale.
Why do the winter
It's-
and autumn sales come within like 2 weeks of each other?
Well, they do the autumn sale for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. That's why it goes off December 1st, so that they can do Cyber Monday, and then it goes off. And then you've got the winter sale, which lasts for 2 weeks.
It looks like the Fantasy Grounds pack, or well, the game is on sale for 25% off right now.
That's probably about as good as you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ends in 45 hours. Act soon.
And it comes with all the base stuff that you need for the D&D campaign, as far as making your character, things like that. Anything like extra, I generally have the books for, so we could probably use the program and make notes, like if you get any magical items or anything specific like that, or I'll just make stuff up as I go.
Yeah, the program is very accommodating for a lot of like off program stuff. It's really nice. Definitely the best program to play.
Oh,
D&D
you know what
virtually
else they should get? So that we can play it all together at some point. Well, not all of us. It's a 4-player maximum. Dungeon
Ooh.
Land.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
Dungeon Land.
Oh yes.
It's like a cartoon version of something like that, and somebody gets to be the evil DM and drop fake food and things like that. It's great.
Yeah, but it's like easy. The game is really easy. Normal, prepare to get fucking smoked. Easy, you beat the game.
There's not much of an in between. It's just kind of like
Super hard
goes
or not.
from, like ridiculously easy to
Ridiculously hard.
I am just, and then it goes from ridiculously hard to, oh my god, I'm going to do things to you you're going to regret.
Yeah, it's like you won't even get off the starting platform if you play on hard. It's like you better just fucking log out now before the game even starts. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, I think we've managed to bullshit our way through an hour of stuff. Yay! Good job,
And it's our
everybody.
100th episode.
It is our 100th episode. I wish we had something big and fantastic and super amazing to share, but
It was a full
we showed
personal outfit episode.
is it what?
Full personal episode. We talked about all
He
the
said
stuff
outfit at first.
Shut up.
Gets shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes. You got shoes on you.
Shh, don't say shoes.
Oh my God,
Ivy's in
shoes.
chat. We talked about a lot of what we're playing and a lot of our opinions, not news.
Well,
and
hopefully,
whatnot.
I guess the one big thing that we could mention is that we're looking at getting a site overhaul. Well, not looking at. We are getting a site overhaul, but I don't know when it's going to be ready. I haven't heard from Bodis a timeline, I guess.
He's looking for a bunch of.
Well, I know he's got to get with Red and get some Photoshop stuff done and get some images going.
Trying to get Red to do something now.
Yeah, somebody needs to crack that whip on Red. Baka, looking at you here.
No, you can't use a whip. He likes that. You gotta find something else.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'd say paddle, but we still have the same problem.
I know, right?
Ooh, okay, I know what
Take away his internet.
I know what to use. We'll use like centipedes and millipedes.
I just heard him scream.
Somewhere, yep.
Yeah.
Or we can go get a flock of flamingos.
Yeah, they'll just attack him until he gets the
Fucking
work done.
flamingos.
See, that's why we have them like all on like little leashes, and then that way they can.
Oh,
They're just like
I want
snapping.
a flamingo on a leash now.
Yeah, then it comes to attack us. Ah!
Flamingo on a leash.
No, mine will be a well-behaved attack flamingo.
Get them.
You could have a seeing eye flamingo.
Yes, exactly.
Flamingos, the national birds of Griftopia.
There you go. Exactly. But only if they're trained attack ones.
Attack
That way they're still
flamingos.
vicious. They're pretty, but vicious, just like me. Okay, I'll see myself out now. I'm just done now.
Oh, funny.
Holly would help in exchange for a payment of red.
Done. Let's work this out.
He can have him.
We'll box him up and send
I'm
him
done with
over.
Box him up and send him over. Lord, anything else before we end it?
Check out the Far Cry stuff on YouTube. The videos are shorter, so you should be able to watch them much easier now, I guess. I don't
Much
know.
more consumable.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube saves your place if you go away from a video and come back to it. But still, whatever. 15 minutes at a time it is. We'll do this.
Make sure you watch me tonight. I don't know what I'm playing, so if the PlayStation
Fallout. You know what you can do? Fallout. Just saying.
PlayStation 4 decides to cooperate, then we will continue on the grind fest that is
Oh
Mad
my
Max.
god. Are you almost done with that?
I hope so. The if not, then I will probably be doing Tomb Raider with the chat being able to help me out a bit. So we'll see. But as usual, we do appreciate everybody that hangs out with us each and every week. If you're listening to the audio, make sure you check us out at twitch.tv/Infinite Respawn PC. You can also check us out on Twitter at Infinite Res PC. Check me out personally at MDB Oaktree. You can check out Griff.
At Griff's Lineham?
You can check out Chicken.
Add Elite Chicken through and 3.
You can check out Baka.
At Baka Pickle.
You can also check us out on our website at infinitereспc.com. Go on there, join the forums, hang out with Griff. She doesn't like being by herself, so make sure that you get on there. And she usually has some pretty good subject matters and stuff. There's even a thing on Walking Dead, so if you're a Walking Dead fan, get on there and check out some of the stuff that she started on that as well.
Yeah, and you don't have to wait for me to start a topic. You got something you want to talk about? Let's throw down. I'm all about it.
Yeah, start up a topic if you like it. If there's a game you want to play, and you want friends to play with you, get on there and say, "Hey, I'm a big fan of Dungeon Land, and I need friends to play with me."
You did
So,
right.
if you want to get on there, then you have that as well. Also, check out YouTube. Griff does a great job with her Let's Plays, and she's actually shortened them a little bit. She's down to about 20 minutes on them, to where you can go through. And so, if you're on your lunch break, you can watch one, and then the next day watch another part of one, so on and so forth. So, and you're currently in the middle of which game again?
I am at the beginning still of Far Cry.
Far
Far Cry
Cry.
4.
Far Cry
Which
4.
I'm going to be recording right after this. And now that I've had this beer, things are going to be interesting.
Yep. So yeah, Drunk Griff is great, Griff. So
Yeah, here's this bow and arrow. You be stealthy now, okay? Oh. But
that's gotta happen.
drinking.
No,
Why
no,
does
shoot
that
the
have to
arrow. Stop
happen?
throwing the bow at. Oh, god damn it. Go pick up your bow.
Man, if I could do
All right,
that.
guys, time out. Let her get the bow.
The Royal Army's like, what the fuck is going on with this guy?
She's at it again, guys. Come on, just let her get the damn bow. Everyone set their places. Let's do this again.
If you wanna check us out on Steam, as we mentioned before, we're all on Steam as well. You can get us on there at Infinite Respawn PC or IR Gaming. You can get on there and hang out with the group, I guess is what it's called on there.
Yeah.
And start topics on there as well. So that way, if you want to play a game and we all happen to be on, or one of us happens to be on, we might join you and have a good time. So for Infinite Respawn, I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Griff.
I'm chicken.
I'm Baka.
See ya.
Bye. There we
It's
go.
so weird.
That's the best part about it, though. Griff doesn't dance anymore.
I never did. What do you mean anymore?
She never did dance. She always made fun of me for the dancing part.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.